subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
I have worked for money. I have a house to run. I have a lifestyle to maintain. I've never shied away from playing the same character again and again. Hashtag talent.
My name is Shravan Shah, and today I'm going to be having a conversation with somebody who's my favorite. I admire her a lot for everything that she does. I'm having a conversation with the very talented Kriti Kharbanda in the house. What's up? Oh my God, excitement काफी ना इस room की काफी हो गई है excitement. तो सबसे पहली बात
चमक बढ़ गई है कमरे की.
Exactly. Hashtag chamak, guys. Hashtag chamak. The reason why we are so excited is because the film has released. How are you feeling right now? Are you nervous, excited, butterflies in the stomach, all of it?
I was nervous till last night, I won't lie. But this morning, I woke up extremely excited. People who are really close to me have actually enjoyed the film and have a non-biased opinion towards it. And I know that. So it's feeling a little surreal in more ways than one. Like I'm not able to explain it.
But I have to ask you this, Kriti, okay? That today when you sit back and look at the career that you've had, okay, are you happy as a person to see that you've pushed the envelope with whatever you do and you've made it out there? Are you happy?
I'm very happy. I feel very proud. You know, there's one thing to be happy for yourself and enjoying the moment and probably feeling a certain way and accepting everything good coming your way, but I think it takes a lot for a human being to feel proud of themselves.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't even think I was destined for something so big. I didn't even realize it. I always always set a benchmark for myself कि मुझे यहाँ पे पहुँचना है. And today I see myself beyond that benchmark. Very frankly, I didn't see myself here 5 years ago also. And it's only through this film and through the journey of Tesh and 14 Phere that I've realized that I'm made for bigger things and better things, and I should stop setting a benchmark for myself because then I work only towards that goal. But I'm made for bigger things. So I'm just going to move on from this moment and say, okay, you know what? You've earned it and you've done everything in your power to accomplish everything given to you. And I'm feeling very proud of myself.
Yeah, the sky is the limit for you. Because another thing that I wanted to, and that's the conversation I keep having with actors, okay? That life is very different till 2019 and it has massively changed from 2020, okay? Now in terms of actors, initially, of course, the aim was box office numbers, and that would decide somebody's standing today. Yeah, back then, sorry. But today, it has become an even playing field because your film is also releasing on a platform that has so much content out there, and the audience genuinely has the power in the right sense today where they can literally watch whatever they want to watch and they can skip if they don't want to watch something. But for actors, do you think it's a great time because now you are technically a pan-India actor because people from all around the world actually are watching you? And you can be a part of a South film, you can be a part of a Bengali film, you can be a part of a Marathi film. You don't have to limit yourself to Hindi film. So do you think it's a great time to be an artist today first?
I personally have always believed that any time is a great time to be an artist because at the end of the day, whether it's, depending on box office numbers or not, the honest truth is if a film is good, it works. It may not open big on a Friday. But word of mouth, I think, is the biggest instrument we have. And even in the digital age, I mean, today, 14 Phere is releasing in over 190 countries. I had my first ever solo media interaction with, global journalists for this film. And moreover, my film is also releasing in Tamil and Telugu as Double Kalyanam. And I'm having a Tamil-Telugu release after a very long time. So I actually sat behind and checked out the movie last night in Tamil and Telugu, like the trailer and the songs and the dialogues, and it felt so amazing. I can't explain that feeling to you. While everything has become a global reach now, the honest truth is if the film isn't good, Shravan, it's not going to work. It doesn't matter whether you have a massive release or not. So at the end of the day, content is king, and your audience will decide for you whether something works for you or not. I may enjoy something that you may not. Again, you may enjoy something that I may not.
For sure.
But if the content is good, you and I can sit down today and have a discussion about it and say, have you watched that show? Have you watched that series? Or have you watched that movie? And the great thing about it is it's not about tickets nahi mili ya time nahi mila.
Yeah.
You can always make time for digital.
For sure.
And in that way, I find myself really blessed. Normally when a film releases on a Friday, you have to wait a while before you know what people think of it. Today, thanks to social media, you always know.
Yeah.
So a lot of things, while personally, I miss the fun of watching a film in a theater, not just mine, any movie. I miss the theatrical experience. For me, it was one of those times when I stepped out with my friends or my family and chill with them and ate a tub of popcorn and didn't quite care about the calories. Today, I think twice before I do that. But I miss the experience as a person, as a human being, as an individual. But I am so grateful that my film is reaching parts of the globe I never thought would watch any of my work or they would even know that I exist. So I find myself very, very grateful at this point.
Yeah. Also, the kind of film choices that you've had, okay? Those are not the usual film choices, okay? It's not just another film that Kriti Kharbanda is a part of. You know that if she's a part of a film, whether it's a good film or not, but I know for a fact that Kriti's part will be good because she'll make sure to shine in that part. Has that somewhere been a conscious decision that I want to be a part of stories which even push the envelope a little by little, if not too much, but don't want to just be another face on the screen?
I wouldn't say it's a conscious decision. Maybe it is somewhere deep down, but I only say yes to things that I know I can truly believe in या मुझे उससे कोई फायदा हो रहा है.
Yeah.
There was a time in my life where I have worked for money and I have no qualms admitting it. I have a house to run, I have a lifestyle to maintain, unfortunately or fortunately. Yeah. But I find myself in a very good position today wherein I can actually say no to work that I don't enjoy doing or I don't believe in. Yeah. And by hook or by crook, the right stuff has always landed in my lap. Yeah. It's taken a lot of saying no. I have a reputation in the industry, I think, wherein people know I will say no, that, if I don't find something interesting. A lot of people think it's the length of the character and whatnot. But in my defense, all I'll say is if the length of the character really mattered to me and not the substance, I would never be part of a film like Karwa or Desh. For that matter, even Houseful. I had 2 solid scenes and I know that I have to make the most of it then and there in those particular scenes. And that's exactly what I do. And I'm the kind of person who just follows her gut. I am very bad at pretending to enjoy something, at pretending to have a good time or pretending to like someone. It's not my scene. So I can't pretend to like a script. And the choices I make today will decide my future. So yes, I am very careful about the choices I make. To a certain degree, they are conscious decisions, but I believe the gut is never conscious. It's just about what you're feeling in the moment. Yeah. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. One thing I can agree to is that you can't pretend, and that I like about you. You know it. You know it. I like that about you. You can't pretend. You are honest, and I like that honesty about you. Also, when you said that you have this impression in the industry that it's the length of the character, stuff like this. Has this ever happened to you where filmmakers have come to you with the same roles and you're like, listen, I've already done this. How many times more should I just play this person? Has this ever happened with you?
No, I actually think of it as a bigger challenge. What bigger challenge for an actor when you're given 2 similar characters and you have to make them look different and you have to perform differently so you don't have a repetition value. And, people are not thinking, you can't tell the difference between this and this. You can ask me to play a housewife or a girlfriend in 3 different movies, or I'll just pick a profession, say a doctor in 3 different films or an architect in 3 different films. But it's on me how much I develop that character and how differently I want to perform, because as an actor, you know what you've already done.
Yeah.
So you don't want to repeat what you're doing.
That's true.
And for me, that's a bigger challenge. I've never shied away from playing the same character again and again. The fact that no one's been able to tell that there were similarities in a lot of my characters, I think that itself is half the game won.
#talent. Kafi talent.
#talent.
Kafi talent. But thank you so much for doing this. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, please take care of yourself till then. And thank you for being the rock star that you are, because Okay, bye. Take care. So that was all for today, folks. Hope you have liked the video. Do not forget to comment and share the video with your friends. Also, subscribe to Miss Malini, and we're going to be back with yet another video super soon. Till then, take care.